Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making an altered hoop using the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection. As you can see here, I am painting the hoop in a metallic gold using the Martha Stewart acrylic paint. And all you're going to do is just paint it all around, also the inside. I went ahead and sped up this process for basically the whole process of the altering of the hoop. That way you just get to see me go through it and not have to sit here for whatever it was, 40 minutes. But I hope you enjoy the process. I'll come in intermittently and describe what I'm doing. Here I'm just showing you the difference between the two hoops, and I think it looks a lot nicer with the gold metallic paint. Now we're just going to back it with some Flourish paper. You could use whatever adhesive you like. I use the Tombow liquid glue in addition with some hot glue, that way it stays in place. I just sped through the drying process, but you want to make sure you wait for it to dry before you move on to other parts of the hoop. Next, we're just going to go ahead and add some trim before we add the pocket. I was going to add the pocket first, but I was like, you know what, I think it'll be easier to add the trim. I just used this turquoise blue trim that I got from Michael's. I was thinking of adding the gold, but I thought it didn't look as nice as the blue trim. The Flourish collection is a little bit darker than what I'm used to, but I went with a lot of the lighter colors, and I think the turquoise blue trim really made those bright colors pop. And here I'm just trimming any longer hairs from the trim, that way it's just unison. Next, we're just going to add the pocket using again some Tombow liquid glue, and again you want to wait for it to dry before you move on to other steps. Here I'm deciding that I'm going to add this lovely ephemera to the back because I think it would be nice to use this as a decor piece after the recipient has removed all the goodies from inside of it. And we're also going to move on to the decoration part of it. I'm using a variety of ephemera from the Flourish pack, and actually a lot of these are ones that I fussy cut from the actual paper pack. I'll be using a lot of foam squares to give some dimension to the ephemera that I'll be using. Before that, I decided I wanted to add that gold scallop trim to just continue with the pops of gold. I really wanted to use the sentiment that says plant happiness, grow love because of the flowers and just, well, it's the Flourish package, but just the blue, the color of the blue, it just didn't seem to go with everything else. So I was having a little bit of a difficult time of what else to add to this. As you see, I will change my mind, but overall, I think it came out great. Everything works together, and that's what you have to do when you're crafting. Just work with it and see what works best for you. And it's at this point that you start seeing a lot of my hair. Sorry about that. I like getting close into my project, so forget my messy hair. Here's where I changed my mind on that ephemera piece of the sentiment. So instead I used these stickers that came as part of the giveaway that Crepe Paper had, and I just love them. They're not really chipboard stickers, but they are thicker and great quality stickers. And I ended up using the 2 flowers that came with it. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I used the 2 flowers and backed them with some foam tape. We're getting close to the end. I'm just adding the final touches, just these butterflies that I think looked really nice going along the side of the hoop. Lastly, we're going to add the ephemera piece, the lovely made out of vellum, to the back of the hoop. Like I said, I think this would look lovely hung up on a wall. Probably add a little bit of ribbon on the back so that way the recipient can use this on their wall if they like after they've taken out all the goodies. Actually, there's still one other thing that I add. I decided that there needed to be a sentiment on the front part of the hoop since the lovely is going to get covered with all the goodies. So I go back to see if I wanted another sticker, but instead I ended up using the washi that is part of the Flourish collection, and I think that pulls it together. It has the grow your own joy on it that I think works perfect with this project that I was doing. And there you have it. It's all completed, an altered hoop using the Maggie Holmes and Crepe Paper Flourish collection. I hope you enjoyed this process. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. If you want to be notified for future videos, go ahead and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!